Welcome to HS Game Time as we preview the Major League Baseball draft coming up later this week. Our baseball guru, Kyle Glazer, standing by to list off some locals who could hear their names called during the draft, which starts on Thursday and runs through Saturday. Kyle, maybe the two big names. Let's start at Redlands at catcher. The backstop, Jacob Nottingham, could go very high in this Major League Baseball draft.
Absolutely, Pep. Jacob Nottingham at the beginning of the year wasn't even listed among Perfect Game's top 500 draft prospects. He had a monster year, 543 batting average, 7 home runs, showed some incredible power. He shot all the way up. Baseball America now projects him to be a 3rd or 4th round pick. They have him as one of the 125 top prospects for the draft at all levels. So he's really been the fast riser. 3rd or 4th round, once again, where he's projected. You never really know, though, depending on what teams like him, what teams don't, what his contract demands are. But the fact of the matter is, he's probably our most talented player and should be either the 1st or 2nd local player off the board. We also have Trey Arbit at Great Oak, a shortstop. He began the year ranked one of the top 100 pro prospects among high schoolers in the nation. Did not hurt his stock this year. He's still consistently ranked in that range. Baseball America also has him going 3rd to 4th round. Arbit and Nottingham are going to be the top two local high school players taken off the board.
And apparently the IE is a hotbed for catchers and shortstops. Another pair in our area, hoping to hear their names called fairly highly. Maybe not as high as Nottingham and Arbit, but very high still.
Absolutely. Chance Cisco over at Santiago is another catcher a lot of teams love. He's got a great arm. He's got good power from the left side. Baseball America projects him somewhere in the 5th to 6th round. He's another guy that's really been on the watch list from the beginning of the year. A lot of rankings actually had him as the best catching prospect in the Inland Empire. Nottingham did pass him, but Cisco's still going to be drafted fairly highly as well. Then another shortstop, Tyler Wade down at Murrieta Valley. He's a little similar to Nottingham. Before the year, wasn't listed anywhere on all the draft prospect listings. Hit over 500 this year. Now Baseball America projects him also in that 5th to 6th round range and as one of the top 175 prospects in the entire nation.
So the IE grooming some great shortstops and catchers. The #1 pitcher in UC Riverside, I'm sure, is keeping their fingers crossed, is Citrus Valley's Luke Lanphier, and you're expecting him to also be selected in this Major League Baseball draft.
Lanphier is regarded by Baseball America once again as one of the 500 best draft prospects, I should say, in the entire country. He's a big right-hander. He throws hard. He's got good off-speed stuff. He should be the first pitching prospect taken off the board. He'll probably go somewhere in the mid to late rounds. That's where he's projected. Once again, signing demands, whether a certain team is interested or not, is going to have a big effect on him. The other pitching prospect that we could see taken is Orlando Meza from Great Oak. He's committed to San Diego State, sits in the low 90s, a good right-hander. He's not going to go particularly high, but I think his name will be called at some point during the draft. But Lanphier is the class of the prep pitchers in the area this year.
And he would be a Highlander if he goes the college route. All right, speaking of college, Kyle, list some of the locals here, maybe from UC Riverside or locals who went on to play somewhere their college ball that could also be selected.
Absolutely. UC Riverside has 2 players. David Andresi, the outfielder, is a Redlands East Valley graduate. He's projected to go somewhere in the middle to late rounds. You also have Trevor Frank, the closer. He's another guy that's listed as a player to watch. RCC, Kenny Matthews, a left-handed pitcher. He's going to be their top draft pick. Then throughout the four-year colleges around the country, there's a lot of players with Inland Empire ties. Brandon Dixon, he's a Murrieta Valley grad. He's now University of Arizona's third baseman. He's expected to go high. Jake Romansky, a Norco grad at San Diego State. He'll go somewhere as well. Trevor Bayless, a former Great Oak pitcher. He's at University of San Diego. Those are going to be the guys that should be taken somewhere in the top 500 picks or so. Another guy that's sort of taken an interesting route, Vista Del Largo's Marcus Green went to a New Mexico junior college, but he's still projected as one of the top 300 picks in the draft as well.
A lot of local names, hoping to hear their names called, and you can guarantee that our baseball guru Kyle Glazer will be tracking it all from Thursday to Saturday, so keep it tuned to HS Game Time for the very latest on the Major League Baseball draft. For Kyle Glazer, I'm Pep Fernandez for HS Game Time and PE.com.